who's ready to get chaotic with some Mipedians tonight? The deck is called Recklessness, and I hope you guys see why. The reason is I give Henry Hep all the credit in this deck because he's got a really cool ability. It's cost 1 major cost. I give a creature Recklessness 5. You pair that up with Ribian, and you put 2 of them in there, and Ribian's ability says whenever a creature deals damage to himself, deal 5 more. So you put 2, it's auto 15 damage to a creature, to one of your opponent's creatures whenever they play an attack. Now I also play my own attacks, and he deals damage to himself playing his own attacks, which is really cool and kind of annoying. It's hard to kind of counter that. You need really high energy creatures to kind of counteract that. So it was an older deck. It was pre-Marillion Invasion, but it's made better by Mipedian, who has a defender who's able to protect both Naina and Henry Hep. And he's also really good, just a really good creature. He has Strike 10, Air 5, and a major counter. That's really insane. So I hope you guys like this deck. I know I did. I know my opponent definitely did not. You can increase the Recklessness damage by music, by locations, by battle gear. For instance, I put a Levitar on my Mipedians. And looking back at it, it might not be the best idea. I'm probably thinking about Xerium Armor on one of my Mipedians, and maybe a Levitar on the other. But Xerium Armor on the front one might be the better idea because then for a fact it will be 45 Recklessness damage to your opponent's creature, like guaranteed, and plus any damage that he deals with his own attacks. So yeah, that's probably a change I'm going to make, and I encourage you guys to try it out. I hope you guys like it. I love it. It's one of my favorite decks to play. Not too competitive, but still very fun. And your opponent will hate you. Will absolutely hate you because it's super hard to counter. You're not prepared to counter with Recklessness from your own creatures if you don't have creatures with Recklessness already. So I hope you guys like it. Like, comment, share, do whatever, and let's get chaotic, guys. I'll see you later. What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Battle 95 plays some cool chaotic matches. This episode is called Recklessness. So let's get started, shall we? And I am playing against an Overworld heal deck? No, Overworld Elemental deck. Pretty interesting lineup, I think. But as you guys might realizes he's gonna get wrecked by his own Recklessness. So here we go, and I just needed a moment to set it up. So the only creature I didn't mention in my intro was Naina, and the reason she's important is not because she's very relevant to this deck or she does crazy things or anything like that like some of these other creatures do, but she has the tag of Royal, and the only reason it matters is because of Mipedian. While you control Royal, Mipedian has Defender and Air 5, and as you might imagine, Defender is really nice, really nice thing, and having Air 5 is just an added bonus. So I'm not sure if I explained what Defender was. Defender means that if my opponent attacks my opponent attacks an adjacent creature to Mipedian, so for instance in this case it will be Ribian or Naina, he can intercept it. He can intercept that attack, and my opponent actually has to fight Mipedian. So same thing with this one. That's why he protects Naina and Ribian. These 4 actually. So really nice ability, and he's just a really good creature. So of course, give him Defender, I guess. So the first location is Mipedian Oasis. I attacked Mipedian to Uliar. I'm going to play Inferno Gust, and actually I was wrong. It was not going to deal 25. Sometimes you get too excited, and yeah. So it would have dealt 10, 20, 30, It would 40 damage. So I miscalculated 15 damage. But as you guys are gonna see, it's not gonna really matter. He's gonna get wrecked. So I play Interhap's ability. I give Ilyar Recklessness 5. He's gonna play Purifying Mud. I guess he didn't notice that he didn't have the required elements to play Purifying Mud. Like he didn't have air to deal 5 damage, then gain 5 energy, so he would have only deal the Earth 5. That kind of sucks for him. Now, because he dealt 5 damage, he actually deals 20 damage to himself because of Recklessness 5 from Enerheb to Ribion's 10 more, and Levitar, when opposing equipped creatures dealt attack damage, deal 5 damage to the opposing engaged creature. I then play Mecha, Melee Artist's collaborative attack, deal 5 damage for each Mipedian you control. Actually, no, I don't play that. I think I want to save it for next turn. So I play Air Assault, dealing 15, plus Air 5, another 5 from Air 5, 20. He plays Flash Kick, and Flash Kick is a pretty cool attack. It only deals 5 damage, but it's got a cool kicker where you can look at the top 2 cards of your location deck, put one of them on top and the other on bottom. So you can kind of control which location is going to be next. And if you're in a losing situation, that might be something that you might want to do. So my next attack, I think I play Atmosphere, and I do, and just 20 damage. Pretty cool. And goodbye, Ilyar. He's toast. So he could not handle dealing 20 damage to himself every single time he played an attack, plus strike 10, air 5, and any other just shenanigans that I might have with my attacks. I'm going to sacrifice both of my Mipedian Balladier's Flutes to give Naina a major counter and Enerhap another major counter, and I'm going to use Naina's ability to put the major counter on Enerhap. And because Maladin won the combat, he's going to move into Ilyar space. Now the next location is Rock River Canyon, and he had to choose which location it was from his previous Flash Kick attack. So let's see. So he attacks Gromor with Malvadine, and so Gromor has this ability called Support All Disciplines 5, and what support means is that adjacent you gain like 5 disciplines for every adjacent creature that you have. And the problem is, because he attacked with Gromor, he's technically in this space. So that means that only one creature is adjacent to Gromor, Orth. So he actually only gains 5 disciplines to all disciplines. And so yeah, this is where I kind of explained to him yep. Oh, and he actually quits. He conceded the game. He declared me the winner. That was a short video, but I wanted to showcase how lethal something like this could be, how frustrating something like this can be, dealing 20 damage to yourself after every attack and having no say about it. That kind of sucks. It just does. As we see in this video, my opponent rage quits. And unfortunately for me, I wanted to play some more, but that's okay. I do have more videos of Recklessness. If you guys enjoy, please let me know. Like, share, comment, ask any questions. That's it. Hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys later.